Ahoy, my friends, Ryder here. All right, so today I am back and I am trying out a different Yin Yang composition. I was running Titus on here. I got all of your guys' comments. I read through all of them. You know, that composition was more built for attack, and the reason that I did that is because, well, since kind of, I've been a day one player, and, since the beginning, I really haven't chased any water mages. Like, I didn't go after more, I didn't go after Eldyra, and I didn't go after Aerith, and so I didn't really pursue any of those cards. So, in terms of the water mage cards, like the Eldyra card with the heavy area attack resist up, I don't have that. I don't have tune-up time, and so, I don't exactly have the perfect setup for running that. That being said, I did really have a lot of fun with that composition, and I am going to come back to it. But for now, I was just, like perusing through the units, and I saw Yuna, and I was like, Yuna has always been a great kind of solo unit to throw into a Yin Yang comp, and especially given this one, I feel like with the re-raise, with the full life, and with just her healing and her access to guaranteed hit, I feel like this would be a pretty strong comp. I switched Celes off of Bahamut as the main summon. I'm not running her with a weapon. As you can tell, her stats are pretty good. So she's at like 10.7k HP, almost 100 agility, 50 defense, 46 spirit. Her slash attack resist is 52. Her magic attack resist is 25. That's okay with me because of her runic blade. So, if she's blocking 2 magic attacks right off the bat, I'm okay with her magic resist being a little bit lower. So, on Astrius, the only change I made was that I switched him off the Shinra Bangle to the Brigandine +5, which just makes him overall tankier. I mean, he's still sitting over 9k HP, almost 1700 attack. Agility's the same. His defense and spirit is just better, and he's got more area attack resist. So, yeah. And then for Yuna, I put her on Bahamut, with Bahamut as the VC and Solidus for the extra slash attack resist for the team. I have her on her TMR right here. Doesn't look like I have any trust stones on it. I'm going to quickly jump over to the equipment and just throw some on it really fast, just so that this is a better test. Okay, let's see what we got here. All right, it's over here. Oh, that is brutal. Okay, so I haven't set up this TMR for it yet, so I'm just going to go back and run her without stones. At least we'll get an idea if it's going to work. I do have stones on Astrius and Celes right now, so let's see how this goes. All right, so that's a mono light team, but with a 99. This is mono dark. It's running Whisper, Helena, and Dwayne. I think that dark is kind of struggling right now, in my opinion. I just ran a test for 3 fights with dark team with Dwayne, Joker, and Helena, even with Joker having his card, and they weren't able to beat both of the mono water teams that I fought. I mean, mono water is just extremely powerful right now. Oh, this looks super fun. Okay, this is a Yin Yang light water comp with Astrius, Locke, and Elena. Okay, that looks super fun. Which one was this? Deimos? Alright, let's go for this. It's essentially like the opposite of what we're running, so this looks fun. And I think that once I get some stones on Yuna's TMR, definitely going to be stronger. I mean, we'll get an idea right now, even without her being on stones, if this composition is something that can work. I haven't tried any battles so far, so I don't know how the slot setup is going to work, but we'll see.
We won't forget those after crystal. Let's go, partner.
All right, I'm super stoked to fight this team. I think Elena got off her courage. Locke has not used his re-raise yet. Celes gets the re-raise. Astrius throwing the second HP buff on Yuna. And Celes is just stacked for tanking right now. We'll see how this goes. Wow. There you go. That did so little. That also did so little. Okay, so she's at half health and just took all of the hits from their team. Astrius gonna throw courage. My only worry is that they are pretty far away from the main battle right now. She's gonna have to take another hit Oh, and she loses the re-raise. That was clutch on Astrius right there. Okay, so I left Celes at 70 faith, so hopefully this full life goes off. Astrius goes for the limit break. And Astrius is down. Yuna able to stay alive even though she doesn't have trust stones. Throwing the full life. We'll see how it goes. It does not hit. Yuna's going to go down, and now it is Astrius versus Elena and Locke. Okay, he puts... Oh, right. That was super clutch right there. Prescient advantage goes off, and it is a showdown between Locke and Astrius. And he cannot hold up. Alright, so that was pretty fun. Let's see how it goes. I think that Celes running out super far ahead is not the exact best thing. How can I switch that up? I think that maybe if I put Celes on the right side with Yuna, or switch her with Yuna. Where is Yuna? She's around here somewhere. There she is. Alright, let's try this. Okay, so we got 3 left. Those are not 120s. Alright, so here's a Joker team with Helena, Joker, and Dwayne. Let's fight it and see how it goes. I definitely think having Yuna with a full set of trust stones is going to make a pretty big difference, but the team is looking pretty strong so far. I'm curious if Yuna can get that re-raise off on Astrius. Then we'll have him pretty stacked. Yeah, that makes sense. She's still going to prioritize Celes as she is the tank. Okay, so she gets the re-raise off. Celes is about to get engaged by Dwayne. And Astrius throws the courage. She is so tanky, especially for not being in a full mono water team, and especially for not having all the defensive water VCs that she could have. Just absolutely such a beast. Alright, Yuna raises her movement, and the team is looking pretty set up right now. Okay, Astrius gets off a good AoE hit on Joker and Helena. Celes still tanking pretty well against Dwayne. Okay, he takes the hit from Helena. Yuna throws on Smile Practice. Joker's going to take down Astrius, but he is going to have his Courage ability, so he is still alive. I wish he would have taken down Helena and Joker right there, but looks like Dwayne is running Swift Shadow. So he's able to pull the aggro. And he is going to go down. Yuna's going to go for the full life. We'll see how that goes. Joker goes for the limit break on Celes. That is definitely the problem with this team, is that if Astrius goes down, we basically lose all DPS. That was super lucky considering that his faith is only 55. Alright, so Helena bringing down the fire. Alright, Celes with the Sleep Blade. Helena goes down. And Joker is going to take down Celes. Pretty sure she still has re-raise. She is back up. And about to get the full heal. Or close to. Astrius runs in with the constricting cleave, and Celes finishes the job. Alright, so looking pretty good so far. Almost down to the top 1,000. We are 2-0. Definitely a better setup like this. It feels like the team is closer. Alright, so we got 2 more fights to go. Ooh, Cloud Strife. I love this team. This is such a sick team. Okay. Well, let's keep going and see what else we can find. Alright, so let's look at the setup here. Okay, so they're not running the Eldyra card. They are running Siren and the Lara Croft card. I bet this team will be pretty freaking strong. Water unit luck up 35%, missile attack up. I wonder if they're running Astrius on the, what was it, Sniper as the sub job? Let's go for it. This is definitely a very strong team right now. I wish I had Velis at 120 so that I could throw him in a comp and try him out. But sadly, I do not have him yet. I am getting him there. He's at 89. So as soon as I can, as soon as I get him 115, he'll be thrown in. Okay, so Astrius kicking it off with the HP buff. Same on the other side. Looks like Eldyra's kind of left over there by herself. Okay, Celes gets the re-raise. So Yuna essentially acting like Aerith here. But I think that Yuna's AI is definitely better. But you do lose the buffs that you get from having another water unit with a master ability that affects water. So, you know, it is a trade-off. All right, kicks it off with his limit break. That's going to make him very, very hard to fight throughout this because he's going to have Crystal Tracer on literally all of his moves now. All right, Yuna with the Kiraga. Okay, this is going to hurt. The CT up. Oh, luckily it didn't hit Astrius. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, he goes for cross destruction, doesn't do very much, and Celes goes down with the re-raise removal. Celes comes in. That CT up limit break on Eldyra is definitely super clutch. I feel like our Astrius has not really had that many hits, and Yuna is already down, and you're seeing just how strong a mono water comp can really be. And honestly, this one doesn't even have all the right VCs, I think. I fought a team yesterday that was insanely tough. Like, the tankiness all around the board was just crazy to behold. Okay, we'll see what he does right here. Goes for Tiger's Maw. Crystal Tracer almost takes down Astrius, does take down Eldyra, and the prescient advantage for the clutch win. Like, holy shit, like, what kind of unit can pull something like that right there? You know, like, that was just insane. Tiger's Maw into the double Crystal Tracer, into the counter prescient advantage, and takes down Astrius. Like, that just blows my mind right there because their team had, it seemed like that team had the advantage the entire fight and still he pulled it off. Like, that is just freaking crazy. All right, so let's see what we got here. Zombie Jesus. All right, that's a 115. Okay, so we fought a bunch of water teams. Okay, so here's Aerith. Let's give Aerith a shot. This is a 115 Astrius. Here we go. Here's all 120s, and they're running the Joker card. This is all water, except for the Fenrir card. I don't know. Do we go for the 120 Astrius, even though they're not running the right card? Or do we go for the 115 Astrius? I think we'll go for the full 120. Yeah, let's go for this team. Let's see how it goes. Now we'll get a chance to see, you know, kind of a nice comparison, literally Aerith versus Yuna in the same fight right now. When I was thinking about putting on Yuna, I totally forgot that Astrius has the re-raise removal. He is just so hard to counter. Like, just across the board. So gnarly. Okay. Yuna throws on re-raise on Celes. It looks like Celes is going to draw hate pretty soon. Astrius gets on his courage ability. Other Astrius throws Revitalize, so he's not going to have Courage. It looks like Celes is going to draw him out before he gets off the Courage. I think that Astrius doesn't really need bells. He has his TP abilities cost a lot, so he's already regaining a lot of AP. Yeah, I mean, I'm not running him with bells, and I really feel like AP is almost never a problem. So, yeah, I guess we'll see how this goes. Wow, that is a very tanky. Okay, he does get Courage off, so he now has Courage and bells on. He is going to be very strong. And literally, Aerith is not even here yet. Okay, it looks like Yuna's about to go down, depending on if this is single target or not. I can't remember. Wow, that did a lot. Okay, so it looks like Yuna's about to use Smile Practice, hopefully. Okay, that was clutch. Now we'll see how this goes. Oof. Okay, Aerith's about to go for the heal, looks like. Okay, Astrius is on Courage right now. Aerith going for the heal. Yuna goes down. Astrius goes for us. The Crystal Tracer does not take him down, luckily. Aerith goes for the final hit. He gets pocked on the Courage. Okay, Astrius goes down. Celes goes after her. Can't remember if Aerith has full life or not. Okay, Astrius goes down. She throws the full heal, and it is over. There's no way. Okay, so she's summoning Siren. That was pretty close. I mean, they're probably running truststones on all 3 TMRs, since I don't have any on Yuna right now. It's hard to say how it would have went. I think it may have been the same, but yeah, who's to say? Let me know if you guys like this composition, if you guys want me to try and continue it and try to keep building it. I think that was my last battle, so I think we went 3-1. So this was pretty fun. I think that Yuna definitely brings some compatibility to the team. Like in terms of, overall units that have come out in the game so far, I really feel like Yuna is one of the best units ever released. You can throw her into almost any composition, whether it's mono light, whether she's by herself, whether she's in a pair. She always does well, even though she's like a pretty old unit. So I had a lot of fun with Yuna. I hope you guys had fun watching this video. I hope you guys maybe learned something that you guys can bring to improving your own comps out there in Arena. So that being said, thank you all who have subscribed to the channel. I appreciate you guys very much. Thank you for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care and peace.